What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D. Out here, it's an 80-degree day in the Motor City, and my AC ain't working. I got to get over to the mechanic and see what's going on with that. Your boy in here sweating. But let's talk about Brittany Renner real quick. And she dropped a bomb that is, I don't know about broke the internet, but it certainly got the internet talking. She is already divorced from Kevin Gates after not even 2 months. And interesting, a lot of people were doubters of her switching religions. Admittedly, I was one of them at first. After a while, it seemed like she was really settling into it, so she made a bit of a believer out of me. Some people still think she been faking all along. Me, I don't know. I'm willing to give her the benefit of the doubt and think that she was being sincere, because she really did seem like she was into it. You guys, you'd be surprised what all a woman will do for the man she really wants. A lot of times women have no standards when it comes to the man that they really want. They'll be like, I don't sleep with a guy on the first day, but if it's that guy they really hot for, they will absolutely let him hit on the first date. They'll say they don't like giving head. If it's that guy they really hot for, not only will they do it, they will love doing it. It will get them off. He never has to ask for it. They will do it. So women, when it comes to the men that they really desire, and she did previously express that, she really was feeling him. So it didn't surprise me that she was willing to do this and that. I thought it might have been kind of phony, but then, I was like, no, she really is getting into this. But doesn't seem like it worked out for whatever reason. I don't think she gonna really tell us, and that's fine. It's not for us to know, man. What goes on in married people life, it's not really for us to know. I know that everybody's gotten used to these celebrities and stuff being really messy, talking about all a business. You see what's happening with Shannon Sharp, and then DDG with his baby mama. And the crazy thing about that situation is he was trying to avoid going to court because he was trying not to tarnish her image. Because once he go to court and have to fight back, he now has no choice but to defend himself, and that stuff becomes public knowledge. But we've just become a bit too used to people, these celebrities especially, being really messy publicly when it comes to their personal business. We be knowing stuff we have no business knowing. So it didn't work out. Some people saying, oh, it's because she a bird. Shout out to AQ. I know that he uses that term a lot. And I don't know. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it's not. But she gave it a try. Married life might have just been too tame for her, and that's okay. Marriage is not for everybody. Really, marriage is not for everybody. And I think it's more mature for you to recognize this is something that's not really for you and go ahead and get out of it than waste people's time. People be in different situations for years that they figured out early on wasn't really a good environment for them, and they ultimately just leave anyway. People be like, oh, you left too soon or whatever. And in some cases, that's right. You may not have gave it a long enough chance. But in some instances, you just know this really wasn't for me. And I think that's what happened for her. I think that's probably what happened for him. I like this thing. I thought it was going to be something a little different. It's kind of turned this way. It's not as good of a union as I was expecting. And we should just go ahead and go our separate ways. She not being messy. She not talking ill about him. Kevin Gates not doing it either, which I think is a great thing. So, kudos to them. She got to wait 90 days, though, because in her words, they don't want you to get divorced, and you got to see if you pregnant or not. And that's interesting, because if she got to wait 90 days to really, well, no, I think she said she's already divorced, but she still got to wait 90 days because of some period of time where you might get back together. That's what it was. It wasn't that she got to wait 90 days for the divorce. It's that after the divorce, you still got to wait 90 days because you may change your mind and decide to get back together, which I could see that because some people, they just flip back on things. But according to her saying that, the 90 days thing, that means that's 3 months. That means that the time period that she got to wait after her divorce was longer than the duration of her marriage. So I'm not gonna laugh at them. No, I'm not gonna make fun. I'm not gonna kick them while they was down. You know, they tried it. It doesn't seem like it was what either one of them was expecting, and they just go ahead and go in they separate ways off of it. You know, I wish both of them luck. Kudos to them, and good of them to go ahead and get out of a bad situation early on, recognizing that it wasn't something that was gonna work out for them than waiting later. Better go ahead and split sooner rather than later. I'm gonna leave it there though, you guys. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. And hit me in them comments. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.